let's get started with tricky question and answer number one. Here's the first one I find that could be misconstrued if you're not careful. Which of these is a category 1 food? What you're looking here for is the best answer, the most correct answer based on the answers presented there. If you will answer this question with that in mind, which is the best answer, you should get this one correct. This one could be a little tricky too. Which of these examples is a category 2 food? Well, as we're looking here, we want to be very specific and pick the best answer. There's one item here listed in the answers in particular that you hear a lot is a category 2, but in this particular example, it may or may not be, because this particular product, while there are many types of this particular product, if you get my drift. So here, choose the best answer. All right, next question. This example is a category 1 plus 2 plus 3. Fish cooked in olive oil plus steamed broccoli plus lima beans. And this is, of course, a true-false answer. What you're looking here for is the nuances. What were these items cooked with? What were they prepared with? Would what they're cooked and prepared with alter them in some way? Next tricky question. What is the condiment rule? Now here, this one is tricky. You have to make sure that you look for the most specific and correct answer. If you'll do that, if you'll slow down and you'll think about the best answer, you'll get this one right, because the best answer is based upon how much fat, how much sugar is in that condiment. Next question. Carrots are a category 3. This one is tricky because carrots can be used in several different categories. You're looking here again for the best answer. Keep it simple. Carrots, yes, they can be used as a condiment, but they can also be used in another category because they do elevate blood sugar somewhat. So if we're not really monitoring the portion, we need to make sure that we have the right amounts of lean protein and fiber with them. So will they fit in a category 3? All right, let's look at our next question. Grilled chicken, grilled shrimp plus broccoli on a portion control plate is an approved combination. This one can be somewhat deceptive as well. And again, keep in mind the answer that's showing there is just a screen print. I'm not telling you whether this is true or false. But what I will say here is anytime that you mesh together a category 1, category 4 with a 1, or superfood with a 1, you look at how that impacts that overall item. Are you adding fat to that item? Are you adding cholesterol to the item? Because a category 1 is our best protein source on the Shibboleth program. And here we know that grilled chicken breast is a category 1. So now I'm placing shrimp with that. Does that mean it becomes a holiday? Or do I just reclass it and it's still an approved item or not? That is the question here. Which of the following would be an appropriate snack? A little bit of a trick, not much. You just have to know your measurements with this question and answer. As long as you know your measurements, then you should be fine here. Okay, this next one should be easy, but it is one of the most missed questions. How much water should you drink each day? Look at your answers carefully and answer accordingly. Again, this is one of the most missed questions and answers, but if I say much more about it, I'm just going to give it away. Certainly, I guess folks could choose what they think is the best answer, but I want you to select the best answer based upon what you've learned in your live classes and your daily dose classes. The two most important activities that you can do on Planet Shibboleth are journaling and attending class. Is this true or is this false? It's a great question, and I can see now why some people miss this, because there are so many important components and activities to be doing and participating in when you're living the Shibboleth lifestyle. But there are only two that have been proven time and time again to be the most important activities that one can do on planet Shibboleth. When it comes to the statistics and the numbers we look at, the people that do these two things end up losing twice the weight that those that do not participate in these two activities and components do. So are those two activities journaling and attending class? Think about it. True or false? One where it's a true or false again. Chicken breast cooked in MCT oil plus 2 tablespoons of corn plus 2 tablespoons of lima beans plus stewed squash is an approved combination for weight loss. Now, look at that carefully and note this when you're looking for the correct answer. You can have 2 different types of carbohydrate on the same plate, but you cannot have 2 different types of fruit on the same plate or 2 different types of complex carbs on the same plate during the weight loss phase. All right, gang, I think this one is probably the most missed question within the test. You can miss up to 4 questions and still pass, but this is probably the most missed one. True or false? The very best fat-burning combination is a 4 plus 2. Now, it's your decision here as to whether this is the one that I say is the very, very best. I have said that there are 4 basic combinations, 4 above-the-line combinations that are the best for fat loss. But of those 4, I select one combination that is the king of all fat-burning combinations. Is a 4 plus a 2 it? In my opinion, we have come to the last tricky question. In order to lose body fat efficiently, you need a whole food vitamin daily. I've said oftentimes you need no enhancement outside of food to lose body fat. The key word here before you select your answer is the word efficiently. Will you or will you not burn body fat more efficiently if you consume a whole food vitamin daily? That is the question. Hope you've enjoyed this help. I believe it will help you pass the test, and you'll get your badge and certificate, and we can move on to other great content. God bless you all, and we love you, Shibboleth family.